I'm sorry. I have allergy to scams. I really do. Hi again, everybody. I just wanted to give you a quick follow-up on the virtual event. This is Prince Harry in conversation with Dr. Gabor Mate. And I told you that I would be buying a ticket, I'd be attending it, and I would be submitting a question and see if it gets chosen. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Well, there's a little glitch. It's a scam, in my opinion, to buy more books. Because it's not a conversation with Dr. Gabor Mate about mental health, and if anyone wants to listen to that and pose questions about that, and this is a trauma guru, you know. No, it's about selling the spare to those who have not yet bought it. And even to those who have bought it like myself. Because you can't get a ticket without buying the book. That's right. I don't know if this is how book tours normally go, but I think to combine the mental health aspect with a normal promotional tour is one thing. But then to also add in that you are forced to make a purchase as well as a ticket purchase is so grifting, so disingenuous to me that I can't even bother to see what it's about. It's also very strict about copyright infringement and not being able to rebroadcast the interview or share aspects of the interview with anybody else, and that's going to be a big problem. Look, let me just go to the website. Okay, princeharrymemoir.com. Okay, so we go in there and we say we want to get tickets. Okay, we click on that, and then it says spare Prince Harry in conversation with Dr. Gabor Mate, Saturday morning. I'm so angry. You know I can't talk when I get angry, right? Saturday, March 4th, 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. GMT. It's virtual. And it goes on to say that each ticket includes a hardcover copy of Spare. That's how they're putting it. All participants will have the option to purchase Dr. Mate's The Myth of Normal Trauma, Illness, and Healing in a Toxic Culture as well. So he's grifting. The T&Cs are like, oh, there will be no refunds and you must this and that and the next thing. And of course, there's this big thing about, you know, you may not broadcast or copyright infringement, not live stream it, nothing just like that. So I came here to buy a ticket, not the book of Dr. Mate, not the Spare, which I already own a copy of. I have come to buy a ticket so that that is what was advertised. They said nothing about the book. I don't know if you remember when I reported this. Oh, look at her, so full of excitement and expectation. You can ask Prince Harry a question at £19 event, but there's a strict rule. Register by March 1st to submit a question and you may see it answered live. Well, I'll definitely be doing that. Thank you very much. Okay, so I go to click on other locations book and ticket just to see if maybe there's an option, because there must be, right? To just buy the ticket. And then you click on get tickets, and then you have event plus Spare and international shipping. So you got to pay all this stuff and the shipping, of course. And then I say, well, they must not be expecting people in the UK to buy the book because they've already bought it if they wanted it. And no, you go to get tickets, $19.12, which was what I was quoted, that it was £19, and you get the Spare again with the ticket plus a £12 fee. For what? For shipping? UK shipping, okay. And then you have the event, the Spare, and of course your shipping costs. And then you have the other option, which is the event, the Spare, and the Myth of Normal, which is Dr. Mate's masterpiece. And that's all £40. So I don't really understand like why they feel like we are stupid. And I don't think this is what promotional book tours are like. I just don't see how you have to buy the book. It wasn't advertised like that at all. The advertisement said that you can buy a ticket to pose a question. And as if that wasn't bad enough to pay £19 to ask a question on a live stream where the chat has been disabled so they can charge for chat. I'm sorry, I have allergy to scams. I really do. As if that all wasn't bad enough, you now have to buy books.
I mean, granted, nobody died, but we did flat out lie to the public about what we're giving them. I mean, that's fraud. Like, no, and that's not okay, like, as a company operates.
That's not fraud. That's not fraud. That is, I would call that false advertising.
And they're like, get tickets ticket sales end soon. But it's not actually buying tickets, is it? It's buying books. I really wish we could find out how many tickets have been bought. I don't know. I'm going to figure this out, guys. There is going to be some other way to do this, and I'm going to figure it out. I don't mind paying, but I just don't want the book again. Nobody wanted the book in the first place. It was all exposed and revealed and leaked before it was even published. So anyway, that's all that I'm going to say about that. I just want to give you a quick update on that. We're still persevering. I will figure it out. I will be looking at this, even if it has to be in the future, but it's going to be covered by me. Okie dokie.
And now, Deep Thoughts
by Leilani of Barbados. Hey guys, so I was just here minding my business editing, and I just suddenly thought to myself, there must be more to this event and why it's being billed in such a deceptive way whilst having all these insane restrictions on what should be a simple live stream podcast, which as we now know has turned out to be an online bookstore. So I looked into it. Well, apparently, this Dr. Gabor Mate is a very polarizing figure because although he is a Holocaust survivor, he is a virulent anti-Zionist, which means he does not approve of the state of Israel. And get this, he praises anti-Semites. He's also pro-Kremlin, just as a bonus. Now, just what in the Kanye West losing his entire fortune is Harry doing? You might ask. Dr. Gabor is in favor of terrorism and finds everything that terrorists do merely reminiscent of his fight and plight in life. And that's it. Harry and Gabor bond over inflated sense of my life is so unfair, subsequently to be referred to as wah. Let's put it this way. Across vast demographics, Mate is abhorred. But what I personally take issue with is him blaming his mother for his trauma just because she left him and went on holiday for 5 weeks. Wait, hear me out. I am a mother who will never leave my son anywhere. I've said that multiple times, but I don't judge those who have to and can and will. This article explains, Mate was born in Budapest, Hungary in 1944. When Mate was 5 months old, his maternal grandparents were killed in Auschwitz. 1 year later, his mother left him in the care of a stranger who subsequently saved his life. She returned 5 weeks later, but Mate claims the trauma of abandonment, rage, and despair still influences him today. Is my maths wrong, or was he 1 year and 5 months old when he experienced this rage and despair? Like, it doesn't even matter. Look, I guess we're just expected to assume, once again, that Harry does not know anything. He does not know of this person's political bias, nor his self-hatred. Or is this just another attempt by the Harkles to get attention in all the wrong ways? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Lots of love to you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe and press the bell notifications.
But nothing